Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from LA. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
59. Ready.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop at that same 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's foray up the middle, nets about 3. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
He's brought down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Going right this time with Hampton. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Let's go. 380.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Herbert from the gun. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Set. 12. Set.
This is Hampton, right side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Christian Harris on the stop.
He was brought down by...
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Complete here to Hampton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
18-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. And now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Now for the first time, a give to the former Indiana Hoosier. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. First down bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Look at hot.
Back to throw, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On the red zone, on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Str8. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
1st and goal, Houston.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
18. What's that?
Nixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Throw is there for a long day Ganson. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Go. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. Hey, go lock. Hey, easy. We go orange. 21. I'm 43. Set.
Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, ball at the 36.
All right. Why Tony? 18.
From the gun, Str8. He had it for almost, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Back to the air they go on second. Str8. He's got a man left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
One more. How? Swap. Another swap.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Pick up a 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
18. What's up?
Here's Str8 on 1st and 10. Has it in close. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. We'll kick the running back in motion. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
18. What's up?
To the air, Str8. Dumps it off to his running back. Moving on into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
14. Chargers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. Lock fight, 1st down, he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Herbert now. Looking slant route, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Why Tony? On 18. South.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Str8 sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Texans in a very tough spot on 2nd and long.
Here we go. On 18.
Now it's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Set. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 59. Set.
Now run with Hampton. They're able to grind him to a hold after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
380.
Again, it's Hampton. And this is stopped behind the line as well.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
Set. 380. Hey, OP, 21. Go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Chargers just about ready, and there they go, sending it away. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. 118. 19 seconds.
Str8 throwing here on first. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
This one misses the tight end. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
11. Here we go. 118. What's that? Oh, south.
Here's Str8 now. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Don't worry. 118. What's that? Why Tony?
Throwing on 3rd down, Str8. He's trying to go deep again. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Don't worry. 118. What's that?
Oh, send in motion left.
That's your man.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from 35 yards away. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Running this one left. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
On the quick, right?
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a third down and 6 to go.
And it's third down.
Air it out on third. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. Lion.
Herbert from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Lion. Set. Go.
Back to the air, Herbert. It connects down the sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Back to Hampton. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
Set. Cap it. Hold me to strike. 5-9. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Delta. 5-9.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on fourth down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Cameron Dicker after the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
When you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
All right.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Stroud. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. Str8 to throw on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
All right.
They send a man in motion. Second and 10, Str8 to throw. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there.
Why, Tony? Look the hot. 118. Let's hit.
Third and long for him here. That's complete inside the 35. Well, most drive should end right there, but they beat the defensive converts on 3rd and 17.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, Str8. The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go. At 18.
Running back sent in motion. Str8 to throw again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. Will muster a little down to the 30. Junior Clesson bringing an end to that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Tony.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Back to throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. 380. Set.
Herbert on first down. It's completed right side. Hits the 20. He makes it into the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary if he just made him pay.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Right, Tony. Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Str8. He's going to push one deep down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within one score in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 24. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set. Cap.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Hampton. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun give to Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. 380. Failing time. 380. Ram. Ready.
Looking to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This from 28 yards away. Dicker connects there. And then he'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Robinson with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Tony. On the quick, right? 118. What's that? Let the hot.
First down throw by Str8. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans got to score in a hurry. Second and 10, still at the 28. Operating from the gun, it's Str8. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop him. Houston calls it second timeout. As they'll need to decide what to do on this second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Oh, 118.
From the gun, Stroud. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
To throw. Fits it through the middle. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
Alright. Tony.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and...